Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone around the world. Thank you very much for joining the webinar today. My name is Ashwin. I'm a senior marketing analyst at Zoho Analytics. I'm happy to join you today from Chennai. Well, 2021 has been a fantastic year for us and our customers. We witnessed the transformation of Zoho Analytics into a modern self service BI and analytics platform with the announcement and launch of Zoho Analytics 5.0. While we look forward to providing you with an even better analytics experience in 2022, we thought it would be useful to have a webinar on the new launches and enhancements in 2021. That's why we'll be giving you a quick rundown of the top 40 features in 2021 in just 40 minutes. All right, so here's the agenda for the day. We get started with the sneak peek into Zoho Analytics 5.0, followed by a discussion on the 40 key features in 40 minutes. We will quickly summarize the webinar and slip into an interactive Q&A session. All right, so before the rubber hits the road, I'm going to take you down the 5.0 memory lane. So it's a quick sneak peek into Zoho Analytics 5.0. All right, so here's the vision for our BI and analytics platform. It says it's important to deliver self service BI and analytics capabilities to any business user, be it a business user or a citizen data scientist or a data analyst or the C suite executives. So it's all about democratizing analytics and not limiting it only to the IT teams or to the developers. Now, our BI vision is predicated upon the three foundational pillars that you see here on the screen. That's data management, visualization and analysis, insights, and actions. Well, we have carefully blend AI and BI capabilities across this BI workflow that you see here on the screen. Now, when it comes to data management, it's important to ingest data from a wide range of sources, model data in an automated manner, enable people to clean their data, transform it, enrich it, and catalog it before they move to the next BI layer, that's visualization and analysis. Now, once the data is prepared and cataloged, a BI platform must enable business or technical users to interact with that data to create their own reports and dashboards using intuitive features like drag and drop or the NLQ engine built into platforms. Now, the visualizations should also allow users to uh, enable them to interact and explore the data for more practical analysis. The final leg in the BI workflow is the insights and an actions layer. Now, here, a BI platform must allow proactive analysis by providing suggestions based on meta information and historic data, either heuristically or making provisions for such capabilities. Now, it doesn't end there. Also, the platform should enable people to trigger actions right from the platform or within the platform in the context of their BI workflow. All right, so that's the high level vision for our BI and analytics platform. Now, we can just tick off a checklist and claim that we have achieved the vision. It's an ever evolving thing. However, the launch of Zoho Analytics 5.0 in 2021 has put us on the fast track to get to where we are today. All right, so if I were to crystallize the essence of 5.0, this is how it would look. We beefed up our capabilities across these four areas or largely across these four areas. So we have introduced self-service data preparation and management capabilities. We have beefed up our augmented analytics capabilities. We have introduced innovative, ingenious ways of narrating your data stories. And finally, we have also rolled out multiple marketplace apps. Now, in this webinar, I'll be covering all of these in detail. Well, this is how our entire vision has panned out with Zoho Analytics 5.0. Not just that, so apart from that, we have also rolled out 60 plus updates like new business app connectors, immersive dashboards, new visualizations, tabbed dashboards, and much more, which I will be explaining in the next few minutes. Here's a quick grab of what one of our customers had to say about Zoho Analytics 5.0. Claudio is the business development director of Grupo Primo from Spain. So, Grupo Primo has three production facilities, five design centers, more than 1,000 employees working across 36 countries. They have the data inside Salesforce, SAP, Zoho Projects, and Zoho Creator. They were able to easily ingest data, do the analysis that they want, and with end-to-end custom analytics, they were able to have maximum transparency or probably 360-degree view of their customer's journey. They did use key features like unified business analytics, data preparation, RZia, Zia Insights, and much more that help them blend data from multiple systems for end to end analytics. On top of that, they were able to save more than 1,000 business hours by eliminating custom scripts and manual data preparation. Well, I've just highlighted those key points in blue for you to have a look. All right, then. So let's step into the spotlight for the day with the quick introduction of Zoho Analytics 5.0. So sit back and relax while I take you through the 40 key features in 40 minutes. Now, to help you easily digest and assimilate these updates, I have compartmentalized them in the following manner. So it follows a typical BI workflow. So we will be talking only about the key features in each of these sections in this webinar. You can always go back to our release notes and where we have elaborated all the key releases in detail for the year 2021. I see a mix of crowd today. We have a few people who are new to Zoho Analytics. So, a quick introduction on Zoho Analytics. Zoho Analytics is a self-service BI and analytics platform. It was launched in the year 2009 as one of the pioneers in the self-service BI space. Today, Zoho Analytics enjoys the loyalty of more than 10,000 customers with more than 2 million happy users spread across 150 countries. With Zoho Analytics, you can ingest your data from more than 250 plus data sources in the form of, say, files, feeds, local databases, cloud databases, and popular business applications. With all that data inside Zoho Analytics, you can visually analyze them in the form of reports and dashboards. Zoho Analytics offers a set of pre-built reports and dashboards with select business applications that helps you get started instantly. On top of that, you can customize your own analytics with the intuitive drag and drop feature, or the ML-powered AI assistant can get you insights faster. Zoho Analytics also enables you to visually analyze your data in more than 50 ways in the form of pivot tables, charts, dashboards, KPI widgets, and much more. Doesn't end there. You can also collaborate with your teams. You can have these reports and dashboards embedded inside your blogs or your intranet portals with fine-grained access controls that ensure secure collaboration. You can have them up and running on big screens in the form of slideshows, and also the contextual commenting feature helps you to collaborate in the context of your analytics workflow. Let's get started with the first section for the data integration. In 2021, we witnessed a stream of business app integrations. We could further diversify our spectrum of integrations. Um, we have deepened our project analytical capabilities, sales analytics, marketing analytics, e-commerce, IT, ERP analytics, and much more. So we now natively connect or integrate with Jira, WooCommerce, LinkedIn Pages, ServiceNow, Exact Online, Zoho Begin, and Zoho Sprints. So, what's that for you? Well, we have added more than 1,000 pre built reports and dashboards across all these connectors. You have domain trained AI and ML models for each of these uh, connectors. They are trained for that particular domain. We have also made sure that the data blending and modeling is automated, so you don't have to really worry about that. All you need to do is just set up the connection, and you'll have your reports and dashboards up and live in few seconds. So if you're using any of these applications, you can try and see how Zoho Analytics can help you complement your business efforts by giving you more analytical insights. All right, here's another update. These are a few set of databases that we connect to. Well, what have we done here? We now enable live connection. So this means every time you run an analysis, your data is queried in real time to get you the necessary insights. This can help you enhance your analytics experience and performance depending on your infrastructure. All right. So, in the context of business app connectors, here's a quick update with respect to Zoho Finance connector. Now, you can now get data from multiple organizations inside your Zoho Finance account at the click of a button. So earlier you had to integrate these organizations individually, and then you had to write a union all query to get all your data into one single table. Now that is available in the UI. You can just select the import multiple organizations data radio button, and the rest is you can leave it to the platform to handle getting data from multiple organization into one single workspace and table. Here's another quick update with respect to the integrations. We now support a few more modules with respect to Zoho CRM integration, the subforms, linking modules, the pick list tracking, history tracker are the three new modules that we support now. As you may be aware, that this integration by default comes with more than 150 pre-built reports and dashboards. Now, with more modules in the basket, you can extract deeper insights, run more analysis on your data. Just in continuation, we have also added more modules as a part of the Zoho Books integration. The list of modules are featured here on the right hand side. All right, so moving to the next update, this is probably one of the most requested feature in 2021. You can now import your data from another Zoho Analytics workspace. Earlier, as a workaround, you had to export it via API, and then you had to import it to another workspace using the URL. But now this is all automated. It's available in the UI like what you see here on the screen. So these are some of the key updates in data integration. We have more updates. I encourage you to check out our release notes for the same. Now with that, let's wrap up data integration and switch to the next set of updates for the day. And we have something really interesting under data preparation. So we have launched Zoho Data Prep as a part of Zoho Analytics 5.0 in the month of July 2021. We have built data preparation capabilities inside Zoho Analytics in the context of your analytics workflow. I'm going to play the video and show you how this works. So as you can see, you can get your data, you can prepare it in the context of your analytics workflow while you're trying to import your data. And the platform has understood your data and it has given you the data set quality. You can see that plotted on a donut chart, broken down as valid, invalid, and missing data. You can run multiple transformations, clean your data, prepare your data. You can see the auto suggestions here. So the user is trying to replace the lead ID, and they've done that. And there's another activity that's being performed to clean the data or prepare the data for analysis. I'm going to quickly run the video again. So you can prepare your data in the context of your analytics workflow. You can see the user clicking the data quality bar and shows the data quality, chooses a specific auto recommendation and executes it, is able to further prepare the data before moving it to the analytics layer. All right, so this capability is powered by Zoho Data Prep. Zoho Data Prep is available as a standalone data prep studio, or it's also available inside Zoho Analytics. Well, it makes life easier. You can now integrate, model, clean, transform, enrich, and catalog your data before moving it to the analytics layer. So it's famously said that nearly 60 to 80% of the analysis time is spent on preparing data. And this is one powerful feature in Zoho Analytics that can get those percentages really low. All right, so with that powerful update in data preparation, let's move to the next layer. That's the visualizations layer. We got some interesting updates here. We have introduced a set of new visualizations. So you have the workflow chart that helps you analyze the frequency of words appearing in your data set. So the average profit percentage by brands report that you see here on the dashboard on the right hand side of the screen is the workload chart. We have introduced background images for geomaps. Now that can help you provide more context and probably creativity when presenting your geo data with custom image backgrounds. You can just overlay your geo data with an image to create geomaps with image backgrounds. We've also introduced 3 different types of dial charts: simple dial charts, speedometer dial charts, and conditional dial charts. All right, the dashboards have got a little smarter. You can now logically sequence or group your dashboards. So I'm going to show you how can be done. Or let's say you have extra long dashboards that require lots of scrolling, then you can group them together in different tabs. Now, what you see here on the screen is a unified social media dashboard. It has Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook dashboards in 3 different tabs. I'm going to play the video and show you the different tabs. So you have the Instagram, you have Twitter, and the third tab is the Facebook tab. You can keep adding more tabs depending on your business needs. Let's say you want to have a mission control dashboard for your sales. Maybe you can have 4 different dashboards for different regions. And yes, of course, depends on your business needs. Here's another small enhancement that we've done with respect to tabular views. Now, with a new designer and filter support, On tabular views, there are more ways than ever to analyze your data from multiple dimensions. Though lightweight, the enhanced tabular view is indeed a powerful reporting option. Well, that wraps up our key updates as far as visualizations are concerned. And I'm now taking you to the next block in our updates section, that's analysis. All right, so we have built cognitive intelligence into the product that helps you analyze descriptive text. So, what you see here on the screen is an analysis of the review column. Say these are the list of reviews that you've received for a product. It could be comments, or it could be feedback, could be support tickets. The platform's intelligence is able to scan and read and understand the tone of these strings, and it's able to tag them as positive or negative. A typical use case is where you want to analyze your tweets. So this can come handy, and this feature is available in Zoho Analytics and is also powered by Zoho Data Prep. All right, we now support new forecasting models. Well, earlier you had a defined ML model for forecasting your metrics, whereas today we support four new forecasting models, that's exponential smoothing, seasonal trend losses decomposition, regression, and ARIMA. Now, using any of these models, you can analyze your data. They are pre-packaged ML models. Uh, Depending on your business needs, you can choose any of them, or otherwise, you can let the platform decide the best model for your data set by picking the auto feature that you have here on the screen. Here's another useful update that comes handy when you want to do some quick analysis. Earlier, when you wanted to merge axes, it was always merge all, or when you want to split the axes, it was split all. But now Zoho Analytics supports selective merging of axes. It could be it can depend on your unit of measurement or your denomination. It depends on your business needs. Now I'm going to show you how this is done. I'm going to play this video for you. As you can see, the user has merged cost and profit axis, and also is able to merge it with the sales axis. You can also split it. You just seen how the profit axis was split from sales and cost. I'm going to play that again. So that comes handy for your analysis. Now that wraps up the key updates in analysis, and we are now moving to another interesting section, that's AI. So we've brought in some interesting, cool features in the AI space, and I'm going to show you some of them. All right, so to start with, we have introduced something called Zia Insights. Zia Insights are automated insights. They feed you with more insights over and above the ones that you can extract from these visuals. So, at the click of a button, you get these automated insights. They could possibly insights, maybe a condensed form of your insights, or they can be altogether new insights from your existing visualizations. So I'm going to show you that here on the screen. So I would like to take your attention to the Zia Insights button on the top right hand side corner. So the user clicks on Zia Insights, and as you can see, you have additional insights apart from what you can get from these visualizations. So this eliminates, in this context, probably exploratory analysis, and helps you get more insights at the click of a button with zero chart interactions. So there is little, or maybe in this case no interactions with the visualizations, but just at the click of a button you're able to uh, get these insights that you see here on the screen. The next interesting update is that Zoho Analytics now supports what if analysis. So, this is essentially a sensitivity analysis to understand how variables or metrics or KPIs in your business behave with each other. Now, in this case, I've taken the example of profit percentage against sales. I also have my forecasted sales represented in the green dotted line. I'm going to understand how my percentage profit impacts or how does it behave with respect to sales. So if you notice, the user has now tried to understand how the sales behaves at a 90% profit percentage. And then I'm going to continue the video back to 60, and you can see how the sales trends change with respect to the profit percentage. Now, depending on your business, you can also run multivariate analysis where you can understand the impact of one variable on multiple variables, or multiple variables on one variable, or multiple variables on multiple variables. The next interesting feature update within the AI spectrum is conversational analytics. So the RZia, the AI-powered ML engine inside Zoho Analytics, helps you get insights faster. This means you can just ask questions and you get the insights in the form of reports. Now, this is now in a conversational mode. We do still support Q&A mode, but this immersive conversation mode helps you get more contextual insights. I'm going to show you how. So here the user types the first question in the chat like interface and gets the answer or the insight in the form of a report. So get me the sales by items. The second question is get me the top 10. So if you notice, the user does not write get me the top 10 products or anything like that, but Azia understands the context of the question and automatically processes that question under the hood and gives you the relevant report that you see here on the screen. So it's just a toggle button, the one that you see here on the top right hand side corner, to toggle between the Q&A mode and the conversation mode. Moving to the next update, earlier when you typed your questions inside the Azia interface, Azia did not show the existing reports. Now, maybe you're asking for some you're asking a question for which you already have a report. Earlier, you did not have these reports, existing reports, featured as a part of the suggestions, but today it has become a part of the suggestions, like the one that you see here on the screen. So you don't have to keep creating new reports, though it's very simple and easy with Azia, but you can just pick the ones from the recommendations that you see or the suggestions that you see here, even without having to complete your question, but because you have your answer right there. Or the next update is that Azia is also now available inside your dashboards. Earlier, it used to be like Azia was limited to a particular tab, so you had to go to Azia to that particular tab. You see it here on the screen on the left hand side panel. You had to click, you had to access that interface to ask your questions. Whereas now it's in the context of your dashboards, where you can contextually ask questions and further analyze the data, in the context of your dashboards. So it helps you get more insights over and above what you have on the dashboards. The next update is quite interesting. So it's all about embedding Ask Zia anywhere. Well, when I say anywhere, I literally mean it, because I have embedded Azia inside my presentation. So what you see here is a live demonstration of Azia, unlike the videos that I showed you earlier. So I'm going to ask a question. Say I want to find out my sales by month. So I'm switching from a Q&A mode to the conversation mode using the toggle button. And I'm going to ask a question saying sales by month. I have my report right there on the screen. Now I want to forecast it for the next 6 months. So I say forecast for 6 months. Zia understands the context that I'm referring to my sales data and it has forecasted my value. Now, similarly, you can have your Ask Zia engine embedded across multiple points of consumption, analytics consumption. So at those points of consumptions, you can have Azia embedded for instant ad hoc analysis like the one that you saw here on the screen. So let's move to the next update that's on your business KPI monitoring powered by AI capabilities. The platform keeps a constant watch of your data and it alerts you depending on the conditions that you set here. Earlier, we did not support and or conditions, whereas today we do that. It helps you more precisely define criteria to track key changes in your KPIs. All right, with that heavy dose of AI updates, let's move to the next section that's on data storytelling. Well, we have rolled out a few ingenious ways of narrating or presenting your data and insights. The first one being our advanced slideshow capabilities. With the tight integration with Zoho Show, you can create immersive presentations from Zoho Analytics. At the click of a button, you can have a similar presentation created for your reports and dashboards. Well, earlier we did have a feature, and we still continue to have that feature where you can have your reports and dashboards created in the form of slideshows. You can have them projected on big screens. The difference is that with the powerful integration with Zoho Show, you can customize your presentations, though it gives you a very elaborate, self sufficient presentation to present your insights. On top of that, you can have more text, more images, more videos, or any other elements added for you to give you a comprehensive package to present or package or a tool to present your thoughts. Moving to analytics portal, unlike the business users or the managers or the first level representatives in the company, the C suite may not want to log into the application, scout for those dashboards or reports among the multiple reports and dashboards that you have to get to what they want. But instead, they would like to have it presented in a more easily consumable way, and that's where the purpose built analytics portals come into picture. Now you can customize these portals inside Zoho Analytics, which is powered by Zoho Site. You can build your own analytics portals, present insights the way you want, and this comes really helpful when you want to present or when your C-suite executives want to consume insights in a very particular way. So the degree of customization that's possible with the analytics portal is something which gives you infinite possibilities to explore to present your insights and data. All right, so that wraps up the data storytelling section, and let's jump into the UI and UX updates. All right, the first update in the UI and UX section is the viewer mode. Now, when the viewer mode is turned on, if you notice the left-hand side bottom of the screen, you see a toggle button. So when it's turned on, the user is presented with a clean and light interface optimized just for viewing and interacting with your reports and dashboards. So it cuts the noise and presents only what they need or what is wanted in a more optimized way. The next is the night mode. Zoho Analytics now supports a trendy night mode theme. You can toggle your interface between day and night night modes. Depending on that, it enhances the readability of the content inside your Zoho Analytics account. Well, here's another artistic update. Now you can customize the theme of your overall product based uh, on your gradient palette. So what you see here is a good example. That wraps up our updates in the UI and UX section. And finally, we move to the administrative capabilities that we have built into the product in 2021. So we have introduced something called the viewer role. Now, in any organization, you may not you have a lot of users who are consumers of analytics. There are always a few set of users who create these reports and dashboards, but when compared to that, you have a huge set of users who consume these reports and dashboards. Earlier, you had to buy a user license uh, only for those consumers. But today, we have introduced a more economic way of enabling these users to consume analytics, and that's with the viewer role, which is roughly at the half the cost of the of buying a user license. So this is basically a read-only mode where the viewer is not cannot create a report or a dashboard, but they can only consume. This is another feature that was requested in 2021. So we have introduced a capability where you can now export or import your reports and dashboards as templates. Now, let's say you're using multiple instances where you want to create the same report at multiple instances. Now, to avoid recreation of these reports and dashboards, you can just export them in the form of a template and then import those templates. And once you fill your workspace with data, the dashboards and reports come to life. So it's a very useful feature when you want to avoid recreation of reports and dashboards. All right, so we now support workspace level formatting. So let's say you want to format your currency across your workspace. Earlier, you had to do it at a table level, and let's say you had multiple tables with currencies, so you had to get into each of those tables, have them changed. Now, with workspace level formatting, you can centrally format your workspace content. So it cuts across all tables visualization, so it's reflected everywhere when you make the changes here centrally. All right, so the last three updates, I'm going to focus on some of the platform capabilities that we have built into the product, and also I'll touch upon some mobile BI capabilities. So we have rolled out native apps across multiple marketplaces. So we rolled out Zoho Advanced Analytics app for Shopify Marketplace. So you can see the screenshot here. We have rolled out a native app for the Jira Marketplace, and then for the ServiceNow Marketplace, and also Zoho Analytics is engineered to seamlessly work with any third party application. Now, let's say you have a data integrator who helps you integrate your data from multiple sources, and you want to do um, you want to get that data into Zoho Analytics. Now, with the platform capabilities, the extensibility that we offer, Zoho Analytics can work seamlessly with multiple business apps, and you can explore those applications inside the Zoho marketplace. All right, so we have also improved our API stacks. So we have done some changes in the version. We have moved away from auth token to OAuth authentication, which is a standard authentication model that makes it more secure. All right, so many of you may be aware that Zoho Analytics is also offered as white label product, or it can also be embedded inside your business applications. Now, in this context, we now support CSS customization, which is currently available on demand. Now, the benefits are that you can extensively and completely customize your white label or your embedded analytics products to the likes of your business. And this is one example that you see here on the screen. Finally, moving to the last update for the day is a quick update on our mobile BI capability. We have rolled out a lightweight dashboards app. We call it Zoho Analytics Dashboards app that helps you consume your dashboards across multiple devices like your mobile phones or your tablets. All right, folks, so that wraps up the 40 key updates, and I'm going to quickly summarize the updates for you. I'm not going to read through the entire list, but you have a set of interesting updates under data integration with native connectors that we have onboarded, with the live connectors for databases. You have more modules added. The hallmark release or the rollout for 5.0 was a data preparation capability, which is now available inside Zoho Analytics and also is available as a standalone data preparation studio. We have had more visualizations brought into the platform in the year 2021. Dashboards have got smarter with the tabbed feature, and then you have a stream of updates across analysis, AI, data storytelling. So you can see how we have brought in some cognitive intelligence to analyze your descriptive text, new ways to or more pre-built ML models to forecast your metrics. You have a stream of updates in the AI section where we have automated analysis, automated insights, what if analysis for sensitivity analysis, conversational analytics, which is more immersive. You can embed Ask Zia anywhere, and I showed you a live demonstration of it. Ingenious ways to narrate your data stories with advanced slideshows powered by Zoho Show. Customize the way the way you present your insights to your users with purpose-built analytics portals. With some updates in the UI and UX space, and more with the administrative platform capabilities with more marketplace apps, and finally with a lightweight mobile application called Zoho Analytics Dashboard Apps. So, folks, I have covered some of the key launches in 2021. We have a lot of other features that we rolled out in 2021. So, you can always refer to our release notes to learn more. Folks, you can always write to us on support@zohoanalytics.com. If you want to explore these features that we discussed today, you can always log into zoho.com/analytics. So these features that I discussed with you today are the key rollouts in 2020, but we have more Power Pack features that we had launched in this year. So you can check that out at zoho.com/analytics/what's new/release notes. So that's all, folks. Thank you very much for sticking along. Have a great day. Happy holidays ahead. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.